Welcome. Today, we're exploring Bel Canto by and Patchett, a novel that beautifully blends tension, romance, and the transformative power of art. Set against the backdrop of a hostage situation, Bel Canto takes us into the world of music, human connection, and the unexpected relationships that form when people are forced together. Bel Canto begins in an unnamed South American country, where a lavish birthday party is being held for Katsumi Hosokawa, a powerful Japanese businessman. The event is hosted by the country's government in a grand mansion, with the aim of convincing Hosokawa to invest in the country. The highlight of the evening is a performance by Roxanne Koss, a famous American soprano, invited to sing for Hosokawa's birthday. It's a night of celebration, elegance, and music until a group of armed terrorists suddenly storms the mansion. The terrorists, expecting to capture the president of the country, discover he isn't there. Instead, they take the entire party hostage, including influential guests from different countries. This unexpected twist forces these strangers to coexist in a tense, yet deeply humanizing environment. The novel is populated with a rich cast of characters, each with their own unique background and motivations. At the center are Katsumi Hosokawa, a quiet but powerful businessman who loves opera, and Roxanne Koss, the celebrated soprano whose voice captivates everyone, even in captivity. Mr. Hosokawa is a man of few words who feels out of place in his life of corporate responsibilities. His deep love for opera, and specifically for Roxanne's voice, brought him to this event. Music, to Hosokawa, is an escape from the rigid demands of his life, a sentiment that resonates throughout the novel. Roxanne Koss, on the other hand, is passionate and powerful. As the only woman among the hostages, her voice becomes a source of both beauty and hope. Over time, the terrorists and hostages alike find themselves enchanted by Roxanne's singing, illustrating how music can bridge even the greatest divides. As days turn into weeks, the initial fear and tension between the hostages and terrorists begin to dissolve. Unexpected bonds form as both groups realize their shared humanity. The novel focuses on these evolving relationships, exploring how connection and compassion can emerge even under extreme circumstances. A central relationship that develops is between Hosokawa and Roxanne. Drawn together by their shared love of music, they form a deep emotional bond that feels almost like a fairy tale amidst the harsh reality of captivity. For Hosokawa, Roxanne represents beauty and a sense of freedom. For Roxanne, Hosokawa's quiet presence becomes a grounding force in an otherwise chaotic situation. Another compelling relationship is between Gen Watanabe, Hosokawa's young translator, and Carmen, one of the terrorists. Gen's fluency in multiple languages makes him indispensable, acting as a bridge between the different nationalities and backgrounds of the hostages and terrorists. Through Carmen, Gen sees a softer side of the militants, a glimpse into their lives beyond violence. This unlikely connection challenges his own beliefs and forces him to confront his understanding of loyalty, compassion, and freedom. Throughout Bel Canto, Patchett uses art, specifically music, as a metaphor for unity and understanding. Roxanne's singing becomes a daily ritual that provides solace and beauty for everyone in the mansion. Her voice creates a shared experience, breaking down barriers and encouraging empathy. As time goes on, we see how music transforms not only the hostages but also the terrorists, who start to see themselves as part of something larger than their mission. Patchett suggests that art can transcend language, politics, and even conflict. Through Roxanne's performances, the characters are reminded of their humanity, sparking a sense of wonder and joy in an otherwise bleak situation. Each character in Bel Canto undergoes personal transformation, driven by unexpected love, desire, and self-discovery. Being removed from their daily lives and forced into close quarters, they experience a range of emotions they never anticipated. The relationships that develop, like those between Gen and Carmen or Hosokawa and Roxanne, reveal the characters' vulnerabilities and desires, often hidden in their normal lives. Captivity removes the societal roles and expectations that usually define the characters. Hosokawa is no longer just a businessman. Roxanne is more than a famous singer, and even the terrorists start to see themselves differently. Patchett suggests that by stepping outside of our daily lives, we can discover who we really are and what truly matters. And Patchett's writing style in Bel Canto is both elegant and lyrical, mirroring the beauty of Roxanne's singing. She uses a subtle form of magical realism, where the setting feels timeless, almost dreamlike. Patchett blurs the line between reality and fantasy, creating a story that feels almost like an opera itself. The days pass in a way that feels surreal, reflecting the way time can stretch and compress under unusual circumstances. Her descriptions capture the smallest details, bringing each character's inner world to life. This lyrical style contributes to the novel's immersive atmosphere, making readers feel as if they, too, are inside the mansion, sharing in the lives of the hostages and terrorists. One of the novel's central themes is the concept of freedom. Ironically, although the characters are physically confined, they find a type of emotional liberation that they may have never experienced in their regular lives. Patchett explores how freedom can exist in unexpected forms, challenging readers to think about the true meaning of captivity. While they're trapped, the characters form a unique community, finding comfort in each other. This redefinition of freedom raises questions about what truly makes a life fulfilling and whether our roles and responsibilities sometimes imprison us more than walls ever could. The ending of Bel Canto is haunting and bittersweet. As with all moments of great beauty, there is an inevitable conclusion that brings the fantasy back to harsh reality. Without revealing too much, Patchett ensures the novel ends on a note that lingers with readers, filled with a mixture of loss, reflection, and the awareness that life's most profound moments are often fleeting. Patchett's novel leaves us with questions about love, human connection, and the power of art to transform lives. She suggests that while moments of beauty and connection may be temporary, their impact can last a lifetime. Bel Canto isn't just a story about hostages. It's a story about the beauty and complexity of the human spirit. Through its unique setting and memorable characters, Patchett reminds us that even in the darkest of situations, people can find light and meaning. This novel continues to resonate with readers for its timeless exploration of art, connection, and what it means to truly see each other. If you're looking for a novel that beautifully captures the highs and lows of the human experience, Bel Canto is a journey worth taking. And for more in-depth analyses of captivating novels, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.